The gaming world roared with excitement when Space Marine 2 was announced. The original, a cult classic, left us craving more chainsaw sword action. Now, over a decade later, Captain Titus returns to battle the Tyranid hordes. Next-gen consoles promise stunning visuals and smoother gameplay. Naturally, expectations are sky high. We're ready to rip and tear, but a question lingers: how smoothly will it run? And one crucial detail remains shrouded in mystery. Will Space Marine 2 support 60 frames per second on consoles? For many gamers, especially on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, 60 FPS is the gold standard. It delivers a buttery smooth, responsive experience that significantly enhances gameplay. Yet Saber Interactive, the developers, have remained tight-lipped. The silence is deafening and has left many fans wondering why. Sadly, this isn't an isolated incident. The gaming community has been increasingly vocal about their dissatisfaction with recent game releases. It's a recurring theme that has left many players feeling frustrated and disillusioned. The promise of next-gen gaming experiences often falls short, leading to a growing sense of disappointment. Recently, several high-profile releases have faced backlash for their performance, particularly the lack of a 60 FPS option. This has become a significant point of contention, as many gamers believe that a smooth and responsive experience is essential for their enjoyment. The expectation for higher frame rates has been set by previous generations of consoles, and failing to meet this standard feels like a step backward. Gotham Knights, a game set in the Batman universe, was heavily criticized for its 30 FPS cap on consoles, even on the more powerful PS5 and Xbox Series X. Fans were eagerly anticipating the chance to explore Gotham City with their favorite characters, but the performance issues overshadowed the excitement. The game's developers faced a barrage of negative feedback, with many players expressing their disappointment on social media and gaming forums. A plague tale. Requiem, a critically acclaimed narrative adventure, suffered a similar fate, disappointing fans who expected a smoother experience. The game's rich storytelling and immersive world were marred by technical shortcomings, leaving players to wonder why such issues persist in an era of advanced gaming technology. The frustration was palpable, as many felt that the game's potential was undermined by its performance. Even Dragon's Dogma 2, a highly anticipated sequel, has yet to confirm a 60 FPS mode, causing concern among fans. The original game garnered a dedicated following, and expectations for the sequel are high. However, the uncertainty surrounding its performance has cast a shadow over the excitement. Gamers are left hoping that the developers will address these concerns before the game's release, ensuring that it lives up to its potential and delivers the experience that fans have been eagerly awaiting. So why the silence from developers? The reasons are multifaceted and complex. Developing for next-gen consoles while maximizing visual fidelity is a monumental task. Pushing for 60 FPS often requires sacrifices in other areas, such as graphical detail or resolution. Developers may be hesitant to announce a 60 FPS mode prematurely, only to face backlash later if it requires compromises in other areas. Additionally, technical challenges can arise late in development, forcing difficult choices. Section 5. The gamer's perspective, transparency, trust, and the hype cycle. From a gamer's perspective, the lack of transparency is frustrating. We're bombarded with trailers showcasing breathtaking visuals and heart-pounding action, fueling our excitement. However, crucial details like performance are often omitted. This lack of transparency can feel like a bait-and-switch, especially when games fail to meet performance expectations upon release. It erodes trust between developers and players, leaving a bitter aftertaste. Section 6. The need for open communication, bridging the gap between developers and players. Open and honest communication is paramount. Developers should strive for transparency throughout the development process, especially regarding performance. This doesn't mean revealing every technical detail, but rather setting realistic expectations. If a game is targeting 30 FPS, be upfront about it. Explain the reasoning behind the decision, highlighting the trade-offs and benefits. The power of choice performance modes and the future of gaming. Offering players choices, such as a performance mode that prioritizes frame rate over resolution, can be a win-win solution. This empowers players to tailor the experience to their preferences. Some may prioritize visual fidelity while others crave smooth, responsive gameplay. Providing options caters to diverse preferences, fostering a more positive and understanding gaming community. Beyond the numbers, gameplay, story, and the bigger picture. While performance is crucial, it's important to remember that it's only one aspect of a game. Compelling gameplay, a gripping story, and engaging characters are equally vital. A game can still be incredible even without a locked 60 FPS, provided it excels in other areas. Ultimately, a holistic approach where developers prioritize both performance and other core aspects of the game is key to delivering a truly exceptional experience. Think back to the classic games of the 80s and 90s. They didn't have the high-end graphics or the seamless performance we see today, but they captivated players with their innovative gameplay and memorable stories. These games laid the foundation for what we enjoy now. Even today, indie games often prioritize creativity and storytelling over sheer graphical power, proving that a game's heart lies in its design and narrative. Developers pour their hearts into crafting worlds that players can lose themselves in, characters that resonate, and stories that linger long after the game is over. Players in turn form communities, share experiences, and create memories that transcend the screen. This connection between the game and its audience is what truly defines a great game. Whether it's the thrill of competitive esports or the quiet joy of a single-player adventure, the essence of gaming lies in its ability to evoke emotions and create lasting impressions. From action-packed shooters to thought-provoking puzzles and immersive simulations, every genre has its own unique way of engaging players. Recognizing the multifaceted nature of games helps us appreciate the artistry and effort behind each title. Awards and accolades are just a testament to the hard work and creativity of the developers. In the end, it's the combination of gameplay, story, and the bigger picture that makes a game truly unforgettable. So the next time you pick up a controller or sit down at your PC, remember to look beyond the numbers and appreciate the full experience. The waiting, game-managing expectations in the lead-up to launch. The anticipation is palpable, the excitement is building, and the community is buzzing with speculation and hope. As we eagerly await Space Marine 2's release, it's crucial to manage our expectations. The gaming community is filled with discussions, predictions, and wish lists. Everyone has their own vision of what the game should be, but it's important to stay grounded. Don't let the lack of 60 FPS confirmation overshadow the potential for an amazing game. Frame rate is just one aspect of the gaming experience. The story, the characters, the gameplay mechanics, and the overall immersion are what truly define a great game. Remember the thrill of the original, the brutal combat, and the adrenaline-fueled campaign. The original Space Marine set a high bar with its intense action and gripping narrative. It's those core elements that we should look forward to in the sequel. Let's hope Saber Interactive delivers a worthy successor that, regardless of frame rate, captures the spirit of the original and delivers an unforgettable experience. The developers have a challenging task ahead, but with their expertise and passion, there's a good chance they'll meet our expectations. Let's keep our excitement in check and be ready to embrace whatever comes our way, appreciating the hard work and creativity that goes into making a game of this magnitude. A call for clarity, the future of performance transparency in gaming. The gaming industry is evolving, and so too should our expectations. Transparency regarding performance is no longer a luxury but a necessity. Developers hold the key to fostering trust and understanding within the gaming community. By being upfront about performance targets and the reasoning behind them, they can manage expectations, avoid disappointment, and ultimately deliver a more enjoyable gaming experience for everyone.